I'm Pam Barby. I'm the chair of graphic design. I've been here for the past 16 years.
Hi, I'm Mariah Cummings-Miller. I was here as a student until 1993 and then back as faculty in 1996, and I've been here ever since. So collaboration, we collaborate in a few different ways. One way is that in the sophomore year, we share courses with the illustration department as well in areas that we see fit for our students to work together. We also collaborate with the school as a whole and with our gallery and assigning internships to some of our senior students to help with just different projects throughout the college, one of them being the senior show and celebration.
Designathon is our biggest collaboration. It involves the entire college, all majors, photo, video, animation, game art, fine artists, illustrators, designers. We are here for 24 hours packed in this building doing free work for the nonprofits of Lancaster County. This year's a little different with COVID. It's going to be on Saturday, March 13th, and it's a 12-hour event. But we'll be here in spirit. We have some cool things online. We're going to be playing some games online. We will be meeting with our nonprofits. We have 8 nonprofits this year virtually, and then we will be in small teams spread out through the building, and being conscious with social distancing and masks for 12 hours. Okay, so you may be wondering why we're sitting here with packages in front of us. Well, we have a phenomenal instructor. His name is Tom Newmaster, owner of Force Packaging, probably one of the best and well-known East Coast packaging design studios with multiple students working there. So these are some of the student work, and they are entered into an international cosmetic competition for young designers. Our students also are entered into Graphic Design USA's packaging awards, and we have winners every year. So here's a moment where you have professionals teaching our students, mentoring them, bringing them into their studios, sharing their time, their experience, which you really can't compete with that.
And another way we're able to collaborate in the building with external clients is, an example I had this semester is we had a national book publisher who happens to have a local office who reached out to us just asking how they could work with our students. So the students were able to design, it was kind of a small in-class competition, but they were able to design book covers, work with the artist at the publisher as well as the authors, who then ultimately chose a cover for each one of the publications, which now are on Amazon. I had a student who came to me and said her mom was so excited that she pulled up Amazon and there was her daughter's work, and as a young student, that's really incredible for them to have that opportunity and exposure as well. So the pieces that I put into our show are a passion project of mine. My family has owned a cabin in northern Pennsylvania since my mom was a child. So it's multi-generational. I've gone there my entire life. My children have now gone there their entire life. And it all started from a Facebook page. There was a Facebook group which has thousands of people in it now. And everybody just kept submitting photos, like really beautiful photos. And I kept thinking, like, how can we preserve this or turn it into something that if Facebook goes away or if somebody's post goes away, how can we have it into something? So I started reaching out to the different individuals. Some are professional photographers, some are people who just use their phones and took these amazing images and asked if they would be willing to collaborate with me for a publication I'd like to do. And then I started reaching out to some of the historical societies in that area as well to see if they would like to collaborate. So it's still a work in progress. I'd hope to have it completely done and published by March. It looks like it might roll into summer a little bit. But that's a good thing because it means that I just keep continuing to get more amazing stories and photographs about the area.
My piece in the show is a collaboration with student Naomi Hudnall. One of my clients, I do their annual report every year. They're a drug and alcohol treatment center. So they had some beautiful photography from one of their former patients, and he shared that with all of us, and the students were charged to design a cover and some layouts. and they picked Naomi's work. They loved her cover. They liked some of the layouts she was doing on the inside. And then I took it from there. I finished it up, and of course I worked tightly with their creative director or marketing person, and we made it our own. But it was a neat, unique experience for the students. We actually went to the campus, and they had to present their work in front of top executives, and it was a little nerve-wracking. They didn't enjoy doing that, but that's what they have to do. They have to put themselves out there. So you can see it. It's in the show. 20 pages. Okay, so when you don't see me in the building with the students or behind a screen virtually, my hopes is to continue doing the work that I do professionally, and hopefully things will open up. They can have their live events, because I do a lot of the promotional material for live events. That wasn't happening last year. I'll continue doing that, but I just want to get out. I want to travel. I put a European trip on hold, just to be with family, hug people. I mean, I'm a real hugger. I hug the students, they don't care. So I want to get back to that. That's my biggest thing I look forward to.
For me professionally, one of the fun things about graphic design and web design is that a lot of times I don't know what my next fun thing is going to be. It really just depends what my clients need, or I get a lot of just people like, oh, I hear you're a graphic designer and I need X, Y, Z. So that's kind of the fun and excitement of it, is that stuff pops up all the time. So for somebody who's a planner, it's kind of fun to have things just pop up. Personally, I have a daughter who will be a senior next year, and her biggest dream is for our family. She wants to go someplace where there's clear blue water. So we tried to do that this Christmas, which obviously didn't happen. So for our family, I really hope that we can actually get her someplace for a nice, you're graduating this year vacation with crystal clear blue water.